Now for migrations, type python manage.py make migrations. Note that it will be make migrations, not migration. That means there will be an S at the end. Hopefully you have already caught this. Okay. Our migration has been completed successfully. Here you can see that a py file has been created. This py file is located in the migrations folder in the web app folder. If you open this file, you will see that the fields are defined here in the same way as the columns of a database table are defined, where a primary key ID has been created with the fields we have defined. Well, I think we're missing something. We should define a date field. Right? Let's define a date field. Let's define a date field called created@. We will choose datetime field as its field type. Now, we will set auto_now_add equals true in the properties of this field so that this field can automatically store the time when we save our data record to the database. Now we need to run the migration again because a new field has been added to our client model. So let's run the migration command like last time. Don't be afraid to see this message. It's actually nothing, since I added the auto_now_add property to the created@ field, which actually sets the current date time as the default value. It's giving a warning message. Just press 1 to continue. Look, another new py file has been created in the migration folder. In fact, every time you run the migration command, a new file will be created like this. Notice here that we see the name of our newly defined field here. Now we have one last task left. We need to push the whole thing to the database, so type python manage.py migrate then hit enter. We have successfully migrated the database. So, what we once did is like this. We have created the model class and defined its fields and run the make migrations command. Now we need to push this whole thing to the database. In simple terms, now we need to create the table and its fields for this client in our database. Here I see a new table named webapp_client has been created in the database server. Let's take a look at this table. Here, see how this table is created with the fields we defined. So this is how any other database server works with the Django ORM framework. So the table has been created in the database.